Hello, it is Sunday. It's a new weekly reading vlog. I'm starting this now because I'm about to leave to go see Brim the Horizon, but I read another 50-ish pages of Blood Flowers and I'm really enjoying it. I have been really productive today. I've done loads of filming and editing and I feel good, and now I'm going to go and see one of my favourite bands, which is even better. So I'll catch up with you tomorrow. The next clip is going to be from the concert, so there will probably be flashing images. Hello, it is Monday. I did not update you when I got home last night. The weather outside was frightful. I'm not even sorry if I get a Christmas song stuck in your head by doing that. So obviously storm, was it Aisha, hit the UK yesterday, and it was really bad, like Northern Ireland, Scotland and north of England. But London did get it as well, just not as bad. But we still got it. We were still in yellow warning, and it was horrendous. We came out of Brim the Horizon and it was fully raining really bad and really windy, and I had to like navigate back to the train station, which if you've ever left the O2 Arena after an event, getting into the tube is hell. I have a way I know, which I'm not telling people. If you know it, you know it. I'm not like broadcasting it, but there is a way to cut the queue essentially, which I had my stick, I had my badge, I was cutting the queue. So I did that. But Brim the Horizon were like, just, they put on such a good show every single time I see them. And I just love them so much. They're like, there's a reason they're one of my favourite bands. But it was also really nice seeing like Alice and Sean and Hayley and that. But when we went Kids in Glass Houses, if you watched my vlogs then, back in October, the Taylor Swift friendship bracelet things, Alice made Kids in Glass Houses ones for us. And mine is downstairs though, so I can't remind you of what that one looked like. But she's made them again for Brim the Horizon, and it's got like a different song on, and I got Kingslayer, which is actually one of my favourite songs. It's featuring Baby Metal, if you don't know the song. It's a really good song, and it is a combination that I had never expected I would ever hear, but it happened and it's amazing. But it's one of my favourite songs, so I've like now got a Kingslayer friendship bracelet, and I love that Alice does these so much. It was also really nice seeing Alice, and it was really funny us trying to work out the next time we're going to see each other, like what's the next gigs we've got, because she is going to, I think, 2 dates on the You Me at 6 tour, but they are 2 dates that are different to the one date I'm doing because there's no London date to this You Me at 6 tour. So as it stands, the next time we see each other is likely going to be May at Slam Dunk. However, the Blackout still have tickets for their London date, and I'm really tempted because I haven't seen the Blackout since like 2011, 2012, and I would quite, because obviously they broke up and now they're doing a reunion tour or anniversary tour, so I'm kind of tempted, but I don't know yet. We'll see what the ticket situation's like. So I might be seeing Alice next month, but if not, it's most likely gonna not be until Slam Dunk, because I don't think I have any other gigs now between You Me at 6 and Slam Dunk. But anyway, Brim were amazing. Bad Omens were so good as well. Oh, they were so good. But yeah, today I finished a book. I finished Sleep Like Death. This was a 5-star, and if you know how much I loved Cinderella is Dead, this is better. I know not everyone is going to agree with me on that. However, whereas Cinderella is Dead wasn't a full retelling, it's sort of like a, oh, this is set 200 years after Cinderella has like lived and died and everything. However, this is a Snow White retelling. The way Kaylin Bayron has rewritten the story to fit this plot is genius. And I love it. Like, it's just so good. And I cannot wait to get multiple editions of this book and it look all pretty next to Cinderella is Dead, because yes, I also would really like to go get this one signed. So I'm gonna need her to come back to the UK very soon, because this is the only one of her books now, other than My Dear Henry, that isn't signed. And then me and Ash did some private sprints because we both wanted to be productive and get some reading done, and we both did. I read my pages of Blood Flowers, so this is all I've got left. I'm like over halfway now, and I was saying to Ash, I think my thing with this is it's reading as like a slightly younger YA, not a very young. It's not like middle grade YA border. It's like slap bang in the middle of YA. And it's a very basic magic system. It's very simple. There's not much thinking needed for it. And even though I feel like there's been a lot happening, the actual plot is only just starting. Now, usually I wouldn't like that. And in an adult fantasy, I would not like that. But I feel like because this is a YA fantasy, it's working. And I'm intrigued, even though like there's not been like a huge, the plot's only just starting to thicken essentially. 266 pages of that, and I'm still intrigued by it. Like, I would have just given up and DNF'd this if this was an adult fantasy. But I think going into it, keeping in mind that it is a YA fantasy, it's a debut, and it's like got a not complicated magic system, is keeping me like focused on it, and I'm really enjoying it. I really like the characters. One of the characters is really intriguing me, and I feel like we're not going to get more on that character in this book, which is a little bit frustrating, but also it's not essential to the plot, so I understand why it's not there. It might end up being in the last like 100-ish pages, I don't know, but I'm going to be finishing this week. I wanted to finish it sooner, but obviously where I've split out pages and I'm not forcing myself to read physically just to finish a book, and it's working for me, so I'm not gonna, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, basically. So obviously I read today's pages, so I'll be reading this tomorrow and then this Wednesday. So I'll finish it, I will be finishing this book on Wednesday, which is great. And then I read some more of Swordcatcher, and I actually read quite a big chunk because this is all I have left now. I read like all this tonight, which is like over 100 pages. I'm really, really happy with that. So I have less than 3 hours of the audiobook on the speed I have been listening. So I don't know what this bit of hair's doing. So I will finish this tomorrow evening, because I'm going to read that like this on my lunch break and then this in the evening. And I have no other plans tomorrow evening. Also, my top, I found this top. I keep forgetting I own it. I have 3 that my friend gave me like a few years back, and they don't fit properly, but they're all right for just like wearing for bed and around the house. So I've got, they're all Doctor Who, but this one is obviously Anna going into the TARDIS. I've got one that is Captain America and Peggy, which is my least favourite because I don't care about Captain America with Peggy. And then the other one is Finding Nemo with the TARDIS. So yeah, but yeah, reading has been going great. I've been making more notes on this as I read it as well, and I've actually ended up tabbing quite a bit more than I'd previously tabbed, and I am starting to think I might transfer my tabs into my hardback arc, because this is like really starting to wear away where I'm like holding it. So I'm kind of tempted to transfer all the tabs over to my hardback arc, because I want to sort of like retire this one from being read and it just look pretty. So yeah, I also am very happy because I figured out all but one of my February reads, I can get the audiobook for if I haven't already got the audiobook for it. So that is going to make my life so much easier in February, with considering how big my TBR is. So that's good. But yeah, I don't think I have anything else. I think that was everything. So I will just catch up with you tomorrow. Hello, it is Tuesday. I am very tired, so this is going to be a quick update, but I read my pages for this, still really enjoying it. Stuff happened today, things were revealed. Yes, tomorrow. I finish it tomorrow. And then Chloe did Patreon sprints. I did join, and then I really wanted to finish this book tonight, so I just carried on after a sprint. But I finished Swordcatcher. I added a fair amount more tabs. Obviously this was a 5-star again, this was a reread for me, but I really enjoyed, just like, there was a few things that I didn't really pick up on the first time reading. Like there's quite a lot of foreshadowing, which it's a Cassie book, I'm not surprised, but there are a few things throughout that I put in my notes that I was like, foreshadowing. So yeah, really enjoyed my reread of this, very happy. So yeah, that's it. Tomorrow, so I'm gonna take this, read on my lunch break. Tomorrow's pages, there's like, I think there's a little bit more, because that's the end of the book, so there's just under 100 pages left. So I won't get it all done on my lunch break, but I'm going to get like a chunk of it done on my lunch break and then finish it when I get home. And then I think I'm going to make a start on Empire of Storms. That is my plan for tomorrow evening, once I've watched the new episode of Percy Jackson, that is. So yeah, that's my update. So I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Hello, it is Wednesday. I don't have a lot of updates, but I did finish Bloodflowers. This was a 4-star. I really enjoyed this. The last like 100 pages were so impressive. Like, it was looking at like a mid 4-star, but it's actually quite a high 4-star because of the way the plot came together quite quickly in the end. But I'm really enjoying the fact that not everything has been wrapped up, because there's gonna be another book. I don't know if this is going to be a duology or what's the one for 3? Trilogy. I'm not sure. I don't think it's been announced yet, but really happy with this. And then I did start Empire Storms. I only read like the first like 73 pages, which isn't a lot, but I'm hoping to get a chunk of this read tomorrow. So yeah, that's basically all I have today. But yeah, I'm gonna catch up with you tomorrow because I'm very tired. Hello, it is Friday. I did not catch up with you yesterday. I decided at 9:30 p.m. that I was going to have a sort through all my clothes. I have like 5 bags of stuff to go to the charity. That's just clothes, but it's a lot tidier now, which is good because I also went Primark on my lunch break yesterday and bought clothes. But it was stuff I needed, because the stuff I'm getting rid of is stuff that hasn't fit me for years, like before lockdown, like first lockdown. And I've just been like holding on to it, being like, oh, but what if it fits me again one day? At this point, it's not going to, and I need to stop with that toxic mindset. If you feel like that about your own clothes, you keep stuff as motivation, that is absolutely fine. For me personally, it is toxic for me, and it does not help me at all, especially since getting my diagnosis for my knees. It's not motivation, it's just hoarding at this point. So yeah, but if it helps as motivation for you, I'm not judging. feel like I should clarify that. For me, it's toxic, not for everyone. Anyway, so the reason I went to Primark on my lunch break yesterday was because we had this training session. Now, it's not stuff that we actually have to do. It's a company that we work with, and they basically put together this presentation to basically go through everything they do for us so that we can understand it from their side, which, don't get me wrong, is really interesting. But 9:30 a.m. until 2 p.m, we had a 15-minute break, and then we managed to squeeze in a 5-minute break a couple of hours before the end because we were running on time. To be honest, I did not take in any information because it was a lot, and I don't think everyone took in much information. And I was in pain from sitting on uncomfortable chairs. And yeah, but we came out of there, and we usually have our lunch breaks at 1, so we all went at 2 instead. And I was like, I needed to go out of the office anyway to grab some lunch because I didn't take anything in. And I thought, oh, I don't just want to grab lunch, bring it back and eat. I need to get some air. I need to stretch my legs a little bit and try and like counteract the fact that I've been sitting for hours. I will say, 2 of the books you're going to see in my haul, we have a bookshelf right by the room we was doing the training in our office, where it's just got free books. I think there was some ARCs, but like old ARCs and that. But there was also some like newer releases, and I picked up a couple of books and I was like, yes. But yeah, anyway, so lunch break, I was like, I don't want to just wander either because it was a little bit cold out. So I was like, I'm going to go to Primark because I did need to get some new jogging bottoms because I wear them a lot when I'm at home now because they're just so comfy, especially when they're a bit baggy. And I needed to get new jeans and new leggings because all my leggings have holes in, and again, I wear them around the house. Did not manage to get jeans, but I managed to get a few other bits. Not all stuff that was on my mental list that I'd made, but it's fine. It's all stuff that is going to get worn. But yeah, in the evening I was just so tired. I hardly read, so I will say I started my reread of House of Sky and Breath yesterday. Yesterday I only read 40 pages, but today I'm up to page 286. So I have read more. I love this. And there is a particular TikTok sound where it's like Rune Dannon, new 3 things. If you've heard it, you're probably like hearing it in your head. That line is in this book. And my brain was just like, I can hear the music that goes with it. But I love this book. And then tonight I did read a little bit more of Empire of Storms. So I'm now just before the halfway mark. I think I'm about 40%. So I'm happy with that. I don't know how much I'm going to get read tomorrow because my brother is bringing all of the children. I am very excited. It might not seem it, but they are 11 and under, and there's 4 of them. One of which is 2 months old on Sunday. I'm very excited to meet my niece for the first time, and I'm very excited to see my nephews who I haven't seen in a while because they don't live super close and we struggle to get there. However, they are very noisy, and I'm already dreading the headache I'm gonna have. So yeah, but I am excited. It just might not seem it right now. But also I got mail today. Now I don't usually show you mail that I get because obviously I do a haul, but this one thing, I found out that volume 3, the final volume in a graphic novel series that I love, volume 3 is like discontinued on almost every site. Jem was the person who recommended this series to me, and I like cried to her, not literally, but I cried to her about it being discontinued on Forbidden Planet, on Waterstones, and it literally says discontinued on some of these websites. And I was like, I'm not gonna be, you can't get it on Amazon. I was like, oh my God, I'm not gonna be able to get it. Gem being the gem she is, found a website called Gay Pride Shop that had it in stock and I got it. I've got volume 3 of the Backstages, which I'm very, very happy about. I think this is the final volume. I hope so, and if it's not, I hope I can get the other volumes. But I'm gonna guess it is, considering it's called Encore, which obviously means the end. I don't know, but I'm very, very excited. But yeah, I'm very excited to read this because I loved the first 2 volumes, and it's James Tynion the Fourth, who is also the person who does Something is Killing the Children. The final volume of that comes out this month. Did I put it on my TBR? No, I didn't. It's a good job. It is a graphic novel. I'm an idiot. Anyway, I'm babbling. I'm kind of making up for the fact that I didn't talk to you yesterday by just talking rubbish today. I will say I got some new pyjamas, and they're Garfield, and they are so accurate because it just says no talking before coffee. And if that is not me. But anyway, I'm gonna go because, yeah, I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Hello, it is Saturday. I have read more of this. I've got this much left now. I forgot how much I love this book. I mean, I didn't, because let's be real. But yeah, I'm gonna make this a quick update because I have no spoons. My brother came round today, and my brother and sister-in-law came round today with the kids. So we got to meet my niece for the first time, which was lovely. I got baby cuddles. And I got to see the other 3, which was really nice. But they were here for so long that my brain, I started disassociating while they were still here. And I had to put my headphones on and put my book on to just drown out everything, which wasn't ideal. I was hoping I'd be okay until they went, but it's fine. But yeah, and now I'm just ready to go to bed because I'm done for today. But it was a really nice day. I did toad in the hole for dinner and it went down a treat. That's like my go-to now. And yeah, I was hoping to finish this or Empire Storms today, but it wasn't happening. So my goal for tomorrow is to finish this. I've got less than 3 hours left. Finish this and then also finish Empire of Storms. I don't know how much I have of Empire Storms. Let me check. So I have like 4.5 hours of Empire Storms. So I think what I'm going to do in the morning when I wake up, I'm just going to put House of Sky and Breath on because I'm not tabbing that. So I'm just going to put House of Sky and Breath on while I'm making breakfast and everything and just listen to that in the morning. Luckily, I am I'm ahead enough on editing that all I'm going to have to do tomorrow is my vlog, which there's not that much content, so it's not going to take too long. Maybe 1 sprint of my sprints. So I'll do that. So if I can finish House of Sky and Breath before my sprints, I'll give myself a quick break and read and edit on my first sprint, and then all the other sprints after Empire of Storms. And hopefully I won't finish Empire of Storms on sprints, but then I'll easily be able to finish it in the evening, because then Monday I need to read Bloody Rose. Luckily I work from home on a Monday and I find it so easy to listen to audiobooks while working, because most of my job now, I know it so well, it's muscle memory, so I can easily focus on both. It is a shame a little bit because Monday has been becoming my watch all the booktube videos that have gone up for the past week, but for this week it's gonna have to not be Monday or Tuesday, because Tuesday's House of Flame and Shadow Day. But speaking of, because I ordered through work I got the notification on my banking app that they took the money today, which means I think it got shipped today, or it will be shipped first thing Monday, so I should get it either Monday or Tuesday. Either way, it's fine because I'm going to have the audiobook, but I would like to have the physical book as well because that's how I read this the first time. But yeah, one of my favourite scenes has just happened in this and I absolutely love it. So yeah, I am going to go. I'm going to wrap this vlog up now because I'm going to just crash now. But I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Bye.